Hey everybody, welcome to another brand new video. We are on location at the Monroeville Convention Center, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh, for the Pittsburgh 650 tables in here. I went with my brother. You see him there in the Paul Skeens jersey. A large room. Half of it was sports cards, half of it was Pokemon. That side over there, obviously all Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, so we didn't even step foot on that side. We just stuck to all the sports cards. We're going to show you a couple tables. I'll show you a couple cards that caught my eye. That McGonagall purple looked pretty nice. Also saw a Mike Trout rookie in there for $1,100. How about that Paul Skeens first Bowman Chrome Auto for $800? If you can get that to gem out at a 10, it's like a $2,000 card. There is some nice vintage there as well. And I spent a lot of time at this section. This is the dollar bin. Dollar card, look, you can kind of see I was making big stacks. I ended up buying over 150 cards there, and I'm going to show you every single card that I picked up at this card show. There's my brother. He came real close to buying this Bob Gibson rookie card, but we'll tell you what happened with that a little bit later on in the video, and there's a bunch more vintage right there. Me, personally, I don't like to ever buy raw vintage. I'm just, I don't know, a little bit scared with all the Kurtz Card Care stuff and all that stuff and trimming. I just don't trust it. There's another Mike Trout rookie card right there. Beautiful card. Lots of Otanis at this show all over the place. I may or may not have bought that Trout. We'll tell you at the end of the video. I'm going to show you everything that I picked up at the end of this video. And then after the game, there was a big matchup. Paul Skeens versus Jacob Mizorowski at PNC Park. Biggest pitching matchup of the year. So we went to go see that. However, Mizorowski ended up getting scratched from his start about an hour or two last night after I bought the tickets. But that's okay, because we still got to check out a game together. Had some good seats right there. 30,000 plus fans in attendance. Paul Skeens pitched pretty well. 5 1/3, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. There he is with the strikeout. Pirates ended up crushing the Brewers 14-5. There's a bases loaded walk to Merlin Valdez. I was expecting him to hit a grand slam. He's been fantastic. Like 10 home runs already in about 90 some at-bats. He's putting his name in that Rookie of the Year conversation. Look out, Sal Stewart. If Valdez has a hot second half, he might take that award from you. So, really awesome game. They scored 10 runs in the 5th inning. Look at that. So, without further ado, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to go and show you everything that I picked up at this card show right now. All right, everybody, back from the card show, the Pittsburgh 650. It's the biggest card show in the area, and I think they say it's the biggest card show in the country that has free admission and free parking. So they usually have it about every 3 months. I'm sure they'll have it again come September, October. Don't miss it. It's a really well-attended show. Now, 650 tables, about half of them were Pokemon, so that's still a really large show. 300 to 350 tables, I would say, of sports cards. Lots of different dealers from all over the area and also neighboring states as well. So here's the haul. We're going to do a video just recapping what I picked up, including a huge PC card that's going to slot into my top 50 cards in my entire collection. Altogether, I spent about, I would say, about $1,200. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. So we have some mystery packs here. And I don't know, should I open these or should I keep them sealed? I was not sure what to do. I don't know if I have any mail at the mailbox tomorrow, so I was thinking about tossing those into the mail day Monday, but maybe I'll do them. Well, why not? All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Here's my first pickup. Now, I went with my brother. We got there around 9 a.m. when they were opening up. There was hardly anyone even in the lot. So when we first got there, we were like, are we even in the right spot? But turned out we weren't. Got to walk around for a good 2+ hours. Here's what I picked up first. First, we got the Aqua Rookie of Shota Imanaga right there for $5, number to $3.99. A Mike Piazza. I think these were just $1 a piece. Got a Kinetics, Ken Griffey Jr., Kyle Schwarber for $1. Another Kinetics, and Ben Rice there as well. These cards here were free, because what I did was I bought these with it. These were $10 a piece. So we got 25 for these, and he threw these in for free. So that was pretty good, like Ben Rice in the dollar bin. I went into this looking hard for Ben Rice rookies, Pete Crow Armstrong rookies, and Hunter Goodman rookies. Those are guys that I felt like I might be able to find in some dollar bins. And I did have some success at that, but that's a good one right there. Kyle Schwarber for $1. First Bowman, why not? I know that's not his true rookie, but still a pretty cool 93 postcard right there. Insert of Mike Piazza. Not too shabby. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff. So these mystery packs, I asked, be truthful, are these any good? Am I going to get my value back out of it? And he said that they were no junk, that they would be good. So, and I mean, he's got his name on them. It's not like some random dude that's selling like a Walmart bag all folded up with duct tape and no logo. He's got his logo on there. So, I mean, you don't want your stuff to really suck if you're putting your logo on it, that's for sure. So we'll open those up in a minute. But next up, I rated a dollar box. I spent probably a good 30 minutes there going through every single card that he had that was baseball related. They were $1 a piece, and he had a special where if you bought 50, they were 40, so 80 cents a card. I bought a couple extra, $120 for 158 cards. It comes out to about 75 cents a card here. Let's see what we got. Some of the stuff I'll be tossing into our next consignment auction. We do singles because, the Nationals coming up and I got to raise some funds. So I'm hoping to make some money off of some of the singles that I got laying around. That is not a cheap trip. What we're going to do is I invited my brother along to the National. We're bringing my wife, my son, or my wife's sister, and we're going to be renting a house, it looks like, since there's going to be kind of a lot of us. So hopefully you can get some money off of some of these singles to help fund that trip. So some of these I'll be selling. Some of these will go to the PC. But here's what we got. Ken Griffey Jr. It's a second year card right there, 1990. And then there's a bunch of these rip cards there. And people love Ohtani. So any Ohtani is a good Ohtani. Like, seriously. So I saw this card. You'll see this card popping up multiple times. There's the checklist. The Ohtani Rip Night card. I bought these off of a guy that has a card shop out in New Jersey. He says that I didn't get the name of the card shop because it's so far away. I can't remember last time I was in New Jersey. But he said he gets big collections. Then he just like goes through it, picks out the best stuff, sells it. And then this stuff here, like a Ben Rice rookie, you might be able to get, I don't know, pretty decent money for that now. Definitely not 75 cents. But grabbed all of the Ben Rices I could find. Hunter Goodman, Chrome. Rookie card, he's been fantastic. There's the Pete Rose from, what is that anyway, 1983, I believe. Then we've got a 74 Reggie Jackson, more Ohtani, Ken Griffey, more Ben Rice. How about a 77 Jim Catfish Hunter? There's a lot of these. A lot of vintage stars from the 70s and early 80s for 75 cents a piece. I'm going to take them all. So, Joe Morgan right there, Jim Palmer, 77, nice 76. On the Morgan, 76 Palmer, Dave Parker, third year card. And then Andy Pajes. There was a nice mix of modern in there as well. A Chrome rookie of Andy Pajes from Chrome Update. Such an expensive set. Of course I'll take it. There's Ken Griffey Jr. Raleigh Fingers on the 75. Then a Mickey Mantle and Hank Aaron, 1975. Topps card is another really, really good one. And I saw Luke K. Shaw, first Bowman Chrome Refractor. I figured, why not? James Wood. Rookie card, more Ben Rice, has a $20 price tag on it. There's Ohtani with a $10 price tag on it. The Griffey Pacific card, that's a pretty cool card right there. 93 Pacific in Spanish. More Griffey. I tried to pick up Griffey. This is the gold Griffey from 94. And another one right there. Griffey is a guy that always sells very, very well. So that's one of 4 bags. And the next one up. Got a Jacob Wilson there. Jacob Wilson Chrome rookie card. Ellie De La Cruz rookie. More of the Rip Night cards. Some of these I might even give away, honestly. There's the Reggie Jackson 78. Again, these look in great shape. No creases. Pretty good corners and everything. The 79 Reggie Jackson. There's PCA. I think, unfortunately, that was only Pete Crow Armstrong that I saw. This card show was open for business 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the last day, so I'm sure all the PCAs were all picked over. We got a Corbin Carroll, Bowman Chrome rookie card, Jacob Wilson first from 2023 Bowman Draft, Willie McCovey 78. Kyle Raleigh, I picked up a few of him. I mean, 60 home runs, most ever home runs by a switch hitter, most ever home runs by a catcher. Why not? 75 cents for his Bowman Chrome rookie. Definitely. This one was pretty cool. Aramis Ramirez minor league autograph. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Aramis Ramirez, 300 plus home runs in the big leagues. And we've got Jacob Wilson there as well. Love that image, that 52 Topps image of Mickey Mantle. That's a great card right there. I also have a painting of this exact image. There's Juan Marichal. We've got Reggie and Harmon Killebrew, dual Hall of Famers on one card. This Hank Aaron card. It's a cool card. I forget what year that was, but the Baseball Legends, that was like a late 80s, probably early 90s set. 1988, it looks like. Jim Thome rookie card, 91. Bowman. Here we have Pete Rose, 74. I always liked that 74 traded of Juan Marichal. Carlos Delgado rookie card is a steal at 75 cents. He should be in the Hall of Fame, no doubt about it. Ohtani with a $20 price tag on it. There's Rick Rhoden rookie card. I mean, he had a good career, so why not? Ben Brown has had a pretty good year this year. Here's Chrome rookie card. We got Willie McCovey, and then I thought this was a pretty cool card. This one will go to the PC more than likely. It's the 93 upper, is that 93 or 92? 92 upper deck, it looks like. Barry Bonds. I don't think I've ever even seen this card before. That's a really, really cool one right there. Barry Bonds. You know I love Bonds, so had to grab that. All right, also coming up, one of the cards on my national wish list from last year I did not pick up. I ended up buying today. So that'll be coming up here in a second. We got there's Willie Mays, 74. His last ever card right there, Willie Mays. Not too bad. Here's another Barry Bonds for the PC. Look at that, Home Run All-Stars insert. Again, with the hologram. Upper Deck was all about holograms back in the day. Frank Thomas rookie card. Dick Allen, 75, Hall of Famer. Goose Gosh, 75, another Hall of Famer. Jim Hunter, some 73s. Fergie Jenkins. O'Neal Cruz, rookie card right there with the gold or the wooden border. Jacob Wilson got the Big Mac. Well, we got to flip these over, make sure they're not a Burger's Best iconic card reprint. Jackson Merrill Chrome rookie card. Another Hunter Goodman. We got a Chipper Jones rookie and Tom Glavine, a couple Braves rookie cards right there. And another Cal Raleigh. And, of course, you're going to see this card probably about 30 times because I bought every single one I saw. 75 cents for an Ohtani. There was people selling just his Topps base cards there for $5. There's the O'Neal. Paul O'Neal rookie card, 86. Donruss is pretty cool. And then these are nice. The Jack Caglione Rip Night card variation. You don't see that too often. That's the first time I ever saw that one. So there was a few of those. I picked them up. Jack Caglione's. We got Christian Moore on the tin. The green spring tin parallel. We got Paul Skeens in there. And then we've got some Barry Larkin rookie cards. And, of course, more Ben Rice. I'm not going to turn down Ben Rice. No way. All right, next is the last big stack here. Let's check these out. Big old stack. 81 Coca-Cola. My brother saw this. He's like, you should get this one. He was standing by. He's like, that's a Coke. You should get that Coke card. Those are more rare. I was like, you know what? You're right. Johnny Bench, 80 Topps. Got the Marichal, 70. Jacob Wilson, first Bowman. More of the Caglione Rip Night cards. Corbin Carroll. 62 Mantle. 57 Mantle. Griffey's second year on the score. Riley Green. Aaron Judge. A couple of those. There's a bunch of those. I grabbed a few of them. Mason Miller, first Bowman. Dalton Rushing. I know that he's not the most popular guy outside of L.A., but he's getting regular playing time, so his first Bowman Chrome, I figured I'll pick it up. Alec Bohm, first Bowman. Corey Seager, rookie card. There's the rookie Chrome of Jazz Chisholm. Jordan Walker, Bowman Platinum rookie card. Trent Grisham, Chrome rookie. Figured why not, since he's on the Yankees. And yet again, another Shohei Ohtani. Here's the last stack of this big buy. $120 for 158 cards. I love that Frank Thomas card. Another Frank Thomas. That's the middle finger card. It's just kind of like an iconic card, too. Got the Carews right there from 1980. 74 Fergie. Willie McCovey. That's a cool card there. Dual Hall of Famer. Reggie and Willie. Second year on the Griffey. Second year. I love that 90 Bowman. That was one of my favorite Griffies as a kid. More than 1990 Griffey from Don Russ. There's Andy Pages Chrome rookie card once again. We got the 93 Select Griffey and then a Raleigh Finger 76. So I thought that was a great deal. All those cards for $120. A lot of those cards, I mean, might sell for double digits on some of those, especially some of those old vintage ones. All right, moving on. Next one up, we got these packs. We've got to rip these up and see if they're any good. And then we got my big card that I paid $1,000 for. Actually, I paid a little less. I'll tell you how much in a second. Next one up, I think there was 13 here. I got them for $10. $1 a card. Mickey Mantle, the Eric Davis rookie card. Yamamoto's rookie. Drake Baldwin's rookie. Jamie Arnold, first chrome. Billy Carlson's a really good prospect from Bowman. There's his Bowman chrome. There's Jordan Walker. Pete Rose, 80. Blake Snell, rookie card. In Casey having a good year on the silver. Jamie Arnold, then we got Ahmed Rosario on the purple. For $1, a numbered rookie of Ahmed Rosario, numbered to 299. Again, probably about 75 cents a card. Not too bad. So I didn't want to just leave with a bunch of, small purchases like that. So I did buy a big card. My brother actually kind of talked me into it in a roundabout way because he was really close to buying a card for his PC. He was really close to buying the Bob Gibson. Ultimately, he decided not to because it was too off-center. And I think he's going to pick one up graded. Maybe if he comes to the National with me, he'll have his choice of... He'll probably be able to look at 20 different copies of Bob Gibson across multiple grades. So, since he almost picked that one up, I was like, he has a good point. Like, come to the big card show like this. What? I haven't been to a card show in months. Might as well get something for the PC. And so I saw 2 Trouts there. One was $1,100. One was $1,000. So I pulled the trigger on the $1,000 Mike Trout. I went over to the guy, and I said, how much, what's the best you can do? That's what I said. What's the best you can do on that Trout? I was thinking $950 would be fair, and that's what he said. He came back at me. He said, what were you thinking? Nobody wants to kind of show their cards. So I was thinking $950. He came back at me. He said, what are you thinking? So I went lower. I said, because I was thinking he would come back with the counter. So I said $925, which is lower than comps. This card is currently selling for about $1,000. So that's a pretty good price right there. It's a fair market price. Now, if you would sell it on eBay, he's going to be paying 13% on it. So you have to remember that. It's not like, oh, Jabs, you're such a jerk, you didn't pay him the market price. If he sells this exact card right now on eBay for $1,000, he gets about $870. So he wins by selling it to me. Because we ultimately settled on $940. He came back at $950. I said, let's meet in the middle. He said, what's that? I wasn't going to say $937 or whatever. So I said, how about $940? We did friends and family. I sent it to him with PayPal. And I walked away with the Mike Trout, which I used to own this card. And I ended up getting rid of it in a big Troutmas giveaway. Like I freaking gave away my Mike Trout rookie card in a big giveaway. I used to have so many of this card. I had 4 PSA 9s and a PSA 10. And I gave them all away. And that was kind of dumb. I mean, it promoted the Troutmas series and everything, and I, made a decent money on the ad revenue. So I guess I ended up maybe a little bit ahead there and could reinvest that money into my card collection. But this card has been noticeably absent from my card collection. And people, when I do that video at the end of every year, people would always say, I'm surprised you don't have a Trout rookie card. Or I'm surprised you don't have the Griffey 89 Upper Deck. So I took care of those 2 big omissions in my collection this year. I got the 89 Upper Deck in a PSA 10 about a month ago for my retirement gift. And now splurging again, $940, beating all the comps. The second comp closest to this was $942. And I thought I got a good deal on it. And I was going to be looking for this at the National anyway. And I figured at the National, I'm not going to be able to probably beat comps like that. So might as well pull the trigger, right? All right, so let's pull the trigger on these. Before I open these mystery packs and we see if they're any good, I'd like to remind you that we're going live on Whatnot tonight. As always, every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 nights a week. I might add a consignment or singles show at some point during this next week. We have to see. Because I have a bunch of cards I want to sell. And again, I want to start selling some of my PC cards. Well, not my PC cards, but just like cards I have laying around that I have like doubles, triples, quadruples of to fund that trip to the National. Anyway, if you'd like to come on by and grab some spots in our breaks tonight, we got 4 Pick Your Team rounds open right now, including rounds of Tier 1, Finest Hobby, Finest Megas, and also Under Wraps. I think it's an Under Wraps Baseball 50 hobby packs. We will also be adding breaks as we go. We let the chat choose the breaks. I think right now there's a list of 5 different boxes you can choose from. Topps Opening Day Hobby, Under Wraps Jerseys, Inception, Bowman Draft, stuff like that. And then the chat chooses, and then I set up a break on the spot, and we do random team break, fill it up real quick, and break it. So I hope you can come on by. We'll probably do about 10 rounds tonight. And, we'll be giving away free hobby packs. Get signed up with this link. You get $15 for free. Use the little phone app on your phone, the camera app. Scan that QR code. It takes you to the same spot. Get signed up. Get $15. and spend it with us or anybody on Whatnot. And it's automatic. It's an automatic credit on your first purchase. All right, here we go. That guy's card. It's all baseball cards in here. $10 a pack. He said they're worth it. No junk. Was he telling the truth? About to find out. Jared Jones, Future Star Purple. That's not bad. Maybe worth a couple bucks. There's some hits on the bottom, which might be the bread and butter of this. Let's see what we got. Man, these mystery packs, I feel like sellers could put together mystery packs pretty easily at a card show. In fact, if I ever set up at a card show, I'd probably walk around and grab some stuff and put them in, Grant Levine, put them in mystery packs, put them together. C.J. Edwards, Carl Edwards Jr., a couple autos in there. Kevin Newman, $2.99. So these would be what I consider dollar box autos. And then we have some base, probably from a 10-cent box at the show. Nothing too crazy. Max Anderson was a former number 2 overall pick. Hey, you Lee. Nothing crazy there. All right, so I would say right now we maybe have maybe $5 in value. But there's still more coming. Let's see what else we got. We've got the spring foil parallel of Kenley Jansen in the top loader. Oscar Colas, he's a failed product, but it's from a failed prospect, but it's from an expensive product. This is a gilded collection. Rookie card numbered to 75, probably worth a couple dollars. And then we got an Ohtani right there, RBI leaders card. I'd maybe say that might be worth a couple dollars. At best, I say we break even at $10 on that pack. Here's the next one. Man, he had a bunch of them there. And I kind of thought they were pretty good because there's graded cards in there and everything. I almost bought all of them. Kind of feel glad I didn't after that first pack. Here's the next one. The winning recipe for a hobby pack, in my opinion, will always be double your money. So basically, give us 2 times the value of what we pay. It's the stay classy method. Stay classy packs. Let's check this next one out. And then we'll get on out of here. That's a thick card of Chris Davis, number 25 from Immaculate. Yan Gomes on the orange, not numbered. Brendan Finnegan. Alex Ramirez, and then we got some more base here from Bowman. This is going to be Yanquiel Fernandez right there. Nothing too crazy. Celestin was always a good prospect. He still hasn't made the big leagues. All right, so there's all the base out of the way. That's the filler. Now this is the good stuff. I'm expecting probably some more dollar box autos like Rusty Greer, former 90s outfielder with Texas. We've got Jeff Devance. Devanin? I don't even know who that is. That's literally a nobody. And now we get an Ohtani. Again, it's like a, 2022 Ohtani? Probably worth $5 or whatever. 2023 Ohtani. And then we got the Ivan Rodriguez. That's his rookie card. Maybe a dollar box card right there. 91 Bowman rookie. And Adrian Beltre, Hall of Famer relic. I would say, again, probably about $10 in value. So at least I really hate the mystery packs where pay $10, you get like $1 worth of cards. It's all crap 10-cent box cards. These at least kind of held their own. I wouldn't have bought any more if I would have known they were like that. So I'm glad with my decision to purchase just the 2. So that's what we got for today. You'll be seeing these singles coming up. Maybe we'll be giving some away of these tonight. So come on by and get some freebies tonight in our auctions. Maybe give away some of those Ohtanis, all these cards. Like I said, I'm going to be selling some of these off in our next single show, which I'm not sure when it'll be. I'll check with my wife. Maybe on Thursday we'll do a quick single show. Not quick, but the auctions will be quick, like 5 seconds a pop, real quick. Run through all those cards and then all these other singles I have from Robert from his consignment. And yeah, that's all we have for today. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I hope you'll be able to join us in our Whatnot stream tonight. And I'll see you all soon. Good night, everybody.